2024, music streaming revenue hits $20 billion. The big question. The music recording industry is experiencing a remarkable surge that would make any other sector green with envy. But what's behind this incredible growth? 2024 was a landmark year for women in music. Taylor Swift's Eras tour shattered records, becoming the highest-grossing tour in history. Meanwhile, Beyoncé made history herself by becoming the most Grammy-nominated artist ever, racking up an astonishing 99 nominations. And let's not forget the top 3 albums of the year, all from powerhouse artists, Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, and Sabrina Carpenter. But what do the numbers really tell us about the music industry, and what trends are currently shaping its future? In the latest episode of The Big Question, host Hannah Brown sits down with Victoria Oakley, the CEO of the International Federation of the Phonographic Industry, IFPI, to dive into their newly released Global Music Report. So, just how valuable is the music industry? It's important to note that the music industry isn't a monolith, it's a vibrant ecosystem made up of various components that influence other sectors like travel, hospitality, and fashion. This interconnectedness was highlighted by the phenomenon dubbed Swiftonomics in 2024, showcasing how Taylor Swift's tours are boosting the economy. Victoria explains, touring, live concerts, and streaming are massive components. Then there's publishing, songwriting, music for films, advertisements, and merchandising. Artists have a multitude of ways to connect with their fans and generate income. According to IFPI's Global Music Report for 2025, the global recorded music sector alone grew by 4.8% in 2024, reaching a staggering value of $29.6 billion, €27.1 billion. While the industry's growth has slowed compared to previous years, it still outpaces many others, significantly exceeding the average global GDP growth of 3.2% in 2024, as reported by the OECD. Europe accounted for 29.5% of the global music market, growing at an impressive rate of 8.3%, while the US and Canada saw a modest increase of 2.1%. Despite being the largest music market in the world, the USA is now closely followed by Japan, the UK, and Germany. What's driving this growth? The answer is clear: streaming. In 2024, subscription streaming surged by 9.5%, with the number of users worldwide climbing 10.6% to a whopping 752 million. For the first time ever, streaming revenues exceeded $20 billion, hitting $20.4 billion, €18.6 billion, and accounting for an astonishing 69% of total recorded music revenues. To put this into perspective, $20 billion is more than the entire recorded music industry revenues for each year between 2003 and 2020 combined. While streaming is the primary driver of growth, it's not the only factor at play. Although physical formats like CDs are still popular in Japan, they saw an overall decline of 3.1%. However, vinyl records are experiencing a renaissance, with revenues climbing 4.6% in 2024, marking the 18th consecutive year of growth. Victoria notes, in South Korea, vinyl is incredibly popular, especially among K-pop fans who often buy it first on vinyl. Superfans are also contributing to this trend, purchasing multiple versions of the same album, each with unique colors, artwork, and inserts. This personal connection to the artist is vital for fans. What trends are currently shaping the music industry? Victoria points out a significant shift. 15 to 20 years ago, you had to sing in English to make it big. That's no longer the case. Today, music in local languages is thriving, with every European country predominantly listening to music in their own tongue. The challenge now lies in exporting this music to other markets. Who would have imagined a decade ago that K-pop would capture the hearts of teenagers worldwide? If South Korea can achieve this, there's no reason other countries can't follow suit. While it may be more challenging for music in less widely spoken languages, it's certainly possible. In 2024, the most significant market growths were seen in Latin America, plus 22.5%, the Middle East and North Africa, plus 22.8%, and Sub-Saharan Africa, plus 22.8%. Victoria highlights the rise of Latin American music on the global stage, stating, "It's finally taking its rightful place." Looking ahead, the future of music in countries like China and India remains uncertain, but both markets are rich in diversity and potential. It will be fascinating to see how they evolve in the coming years. For a deeper dive into these insights and more, check out the full conversation in the Big Question series from Euronews Business.